What's up, guys? And guess what? Starting off with another flippin' weather update, and it's cold as heck outside. I don't know, it's a cold front or something. I got the heat going. Oh man, I bet you can see your breath out, and it's cold, and it's chilly, and I'm tired of it. And no, it's not winter yet. It's coming, but no, it's not winter yet. I think tomorrow it's supposed to get down to like 13 degrees wind chill. But then it goes back up. ICC as of now is looking at high 60s, so I'm stoked about that. But I have got a few questions on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all that stuff. You guys want to ask questions, follow me on there. It'll be at the end of the video. But how to do the S13.4 swap. Now, I am going to put links to all the stuff on this car down in the description, links to everything from Fenders to everything from there. But today we're going to talk about how to do an S13.4 swap on your coupe. Now we're going to start off with the basic stuff. These are just some eBay Koki headlights. The glass original ones are really expensive, so depending on what you want to spend, it's going to get pricey. You'll see the total end price. I'll say something at the end, an estimate end price, depending on what you can get. If you can get Black Friday sales, that's always the best. If you're going to buy the whole swap, buy everything on a sale day. But just some cheap eBay corner and headlights. This is a Koki grill. These can end up pretty pricey. I ended up finding this one for 40 bucks. You can, on eBay I see them for anywhere from like 60 to 70, but they're out there for cheaper. The front bumper. The front bumper is just a regular S14 front bumper. So when you're buying the parts, basically there's a few things you're just going to buy S14. That's going to be your corner lights, headlights, bumper, and that grill insert in the hood. So when you're buying, those are the things that, you know, wondering what years to buy for. It's the 97 or 98 Koki. Now with the radiator support, some people put the S14 radiator support in. What was done here was kind of janky, but it works, and if you're balling on a budget, it's definitely something to do. But you're going to need to notch out in here. Now this is going to be for where it sits back further here. This is where originally where your your pop-ups or whatever would mount. But you're just notched right here. It's not a huge notch. I mean, it's still structurally sturdy. Structurally, I don't know. Sturdy, but yeah, here you can better see a notch. But you're gonna notch. I mean, you can kind of see right on the line here where it goes up. You're just gonna notch over. Not all the way over, you don't need to do that. For that, now you're going to need the headlight brackets for the, like a headlight conversion bracket. Right here. Just to make it fit better with the S14 or with the S13 subframe, if you want to keep that subframe in. Now what I did, if you look on here, is I actually made some L brackets here. They bolt on here, and that's what I have these bolted onto. So actually on mine I don't have the conversion brackets. They're a little messed up and broken, but they work. These were a used headlight, but yeah, I just made some 90s, and they're bolted down here and up here, so just like a C channel to mount the headlight, to bring this out further for this headlight. Now what these are here, this is actually something that helps bring my front up to get rid of that famous 240 gap. So the fenders is what a lot of people have a lot of questions on. There are things you can do if you want metal over fiberglass. Now the metal ones, what a lot of people do is they'll take the front, this top half here will be an S14 Koki, and then down below here they'll actually cut it and then put an S13 bottom on, kind of weld them and body fill it and make it work together. If you don't care about fiberglass, this is an AIS S13.4 conversion fender. Now somebody else might make it out there. I've been searching and I haven't found them yet, so if you find something, let me know. But this is the only fender conversion I have found. And they don't line up horribly. I mean, they're not perfect, but they're wide. So, and they don't make a... This is the only option you have. It's a wide front. So in my scenario, I liked it. I mean, obviously, I got the wide rear, match it with wide front. But if you're into wide, there you go. If you're not, unless I'm missing something and I haven't found them, you're gonna have to make your own. Now, the headlights. I've had a lot of people question about the headlights. Now, how mine are hooked up is I actually wired mine in. Oh, we can't really see it without taking the filter off. But I actually wired mine in to the power of the pop-up button. So if you see here, when you push the pop-up button, that's my headlight. So I just wired it right into the pop-up button where the wire for the motor would go. And so everything else is still on here. Just turning the knob here, just like factory. But the headlights are on the switch. So that's a little bit of the wiring on that. So a lot of the only modifications, you can buy everything to do this yourself. It's not super time consuming. You'll just end up, like I said, you'll end up making these here, these L brackets, and I'll get a little better look here. It just kind of goes down here, up and over, just so the headlight can mount on there. Golly, now that I'm looking at this, it looks really bad when it's broke. But they work. They're sturdy. So you'll need to make those. You'll need to notch that, and you'll need to wire in the headlights. Again, just wire it in with the old motor on the button. Super easy. So now it comes to like hood options. One thing with these fenders you're gonna have to realize is if you don't put these risers on there, right there, the hood doesn't line up with these fenders. Now, like I said, these sit not only wider, but for some reason they sit taller. And without the risers, the hood actually sits in, like not with these, it sits flush. It doesn't sit any higher. So without them, it actually sits that much lower than the fender. Looks hideous, and you get that much less room when you're actually raising the hood and lifting the hood. So let's go over everything you're going to need to S14 Koki swap the front end of your car. Fenders, bumper, headlights, hood, grill, cut the radiator support, make the headlight brackets, and wire in the headlights. The easiest way is to do it on the push button, what would be the pop-ups on there. So that's what I got. Like I said, everything, yeah, I'm going to put a link to everything that's on this down below. Now, like I was saying, your price you're going to spend on a front bumper for a stock one is pretty much the same price you're going to spend on an aggressive one. Same thing with your hood. You're going to get your stock for pretty much the same price as what you can get an aggressive one for. This is a D-Max one. The whole kit I have is all D-Max kit. It's all from the front bumper skirts. And I've had some people ask questions on the skirts you get with the S13.4 conversion. The only thing different is this upper part here, where you're mounting to your headlight and everything. But down below here is all S13 still. So if you're making your own, like I said, you cut it right here, and down below here would be your S13. So the skirt is still an S13. It makes it a bit of a pain. That's actually kind of a issue I guess. When you can't order an entire kit at one time. You have the front bumper has to be S14, the rest is S13. So that part kind of sucks, but if you're into it, it is what it is. This is my personal favorite front end on any car, on any of the 240s. And when you put it on an S13, it looks phenomenal. This is my favorite look on any S13 is the 14 front and the 13 rear. I love the coupe rear end. I love that it's square. I don't like round booties. Don't like this one. Don't like the S14 rear end. I love the fronts. Zenkis have a hard... I don't know. I'd like to see a Zenki front end on an S13. But anyways, like I said, all the links to everything down below. Now let's get to pricing. What's all this going to cost you? Around $2 grand. Sorry about that. Something went wrong. But it's going to cost you around $2 grand. Maybe less, maybe more, depending on what time of year you buy it. But people spend that amount on a Sylvia front. So it is what it is. You decide what you want. So anyway, till next time, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Pray for better weather. Keep on sliding.